For the tip-off here, Jake Talley jumping against Shane Wyatt, and the tip is controlled by the Knights. Chris Mills into Elliott Zach, a little back cut, and Zach scores 2 points, and the Knights are on the board first. Broncos on the attack. Richardson at the free throw line, tries to get into Wyatt, throws it over his head. So turnover for the Broncos. Knights lead here early, 2-0.
Broncos trying to go back door, didn't work out for him that time.
Yeah, I wish Wyatt was that tall, but that pass just a little bit taller. Man-to-man defense by the Broncos.
Yeah.
Mills over to Zach. Zach back to Mills. Mills on the baseline, can't find anybody. Gets it over to Anthrop. Got Richardson, our best defensive player on Anthrop tonight. Anthrop averaging over 20 points a game. Oh, we got a traveling violation called on Anthrop, I think. So each team's committed a turnover here early. Here come the Broncos. Barry gets it across half court. He's hawked by Zach. Here's a three-pointer by Belding, up and no good. So one and done for the Broncos here. Here comes the Knights quickly across half court. Here's Zach. He gets it over to Mackey. Mackey on the sideline. Mills driving the basket.
Turnover.
Falls down. Here's Barry. Blocked shot, followed by Stacy, up and no good. And it looks like we're out of bounds. The Knights had it out of bounds, so it's going to be controlled by the Broncos. So
a bit of a nice swap by the CC player.
Well, you can see these players are fired up just like the fans are.
Yeah.
They're really going at it, Jade.
Definitely.
Here's Richardson keyed in on the baseline. It gets it into Zach Keener. Keener gets it into Wyatt. Wyatt out of bounds. Wow. So another turnover.
Looks like a little bit of contact there, but the referee called it clean.
Yep. So another turnover for the Broncos. We're at 6:40 here in the first period, and the Knights lead 2-0, but had turnovers the last two times down for the Broncos and one for the Knights. Again, man-to-man defense. Anthrop in trouble. Can't do anything. Here's a driving layup by Talley. Three-pointer up by Mackey, up and no good, out of bounds. Going to be controlled by the Knights. So a three-pointer in the corner by Connor Mackey, up and no good, a 6'3 junior. Nice-looking player for the Knights. Now we got Shane Wyatt underneath the basket, stolen. Belting into Wyatt. Wyatt the free throw line, behind a back pass, up and good, and one.
Wow. What an incredible play for the Broncos. A steal, a pass to Wyatt, a behind the back dribble, and one.
Yeah, that was a beauty right in front of the Knights bench there. I don't think
we needed that one.
Look at that.
We needed that one big time.
That could make number 10 on the ESPN plays of the day, Jay.
I'd put it at 9.
So here's Wyatt with a free throw, up and gets the roll.
Hey,
Broncos lead. Broncos lead 3-2 quickly. Here's Anthrop, three-pointer from the baseline, up and no good. Saved. Here's Mills with a 5-footer, up and good. So Chris Mills, his first 2 points of the game. I think the score should be 4-3. They only got 4-2 on the board. Stacy with a three-pointer, up and no good for the Broncos.
Yeah, it should be 4-3, Lou. You're right.
He's going to get it changed. Here's Mills with a shot up and no good. Rebound by Wyatt. He's shaking off people. It looks like we got a jump ball, and that possession arrow should be toward the Broncos.
Well, we'll get the score right here in a second.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, well, still not right. Now we have the Broncos on top. It's 4-3 Knights.
Yep.
Oh, well, we know the score.
Should be 4-3 in favor of Central Catholic. They'll get it right here in just a minute. Anyway, the Broncos are on the attack. Barry across half court, now into Belding. Belding over to Stacy. Stacy with a three-pointer, up and no good. Roddy Richardson with the rebound. So an offensive rebound for the Broncos. Barry gets it back across the timeline after it knocked it out of his hand. There's Wyatt. Off of Anthrop, hands it out of bounds. We've got time called here as we're trying to get the score right, and I think we've got it right now. As one of the officials comes over to the scores table. It's the Knights 4, the Broncos 3. We have 5:13 to go here in the first period. Broncos on the attack. Richardson trying to key it in. Gets it into Barry on the baseline for a 17-footer. Up and no good. Rebound by Anthrop. Drew. Three-pointer. Good by Elliott Zach. Zach now with 5 points for the Knights as they lead by a score of 7-3. Stacy again with a three-pointer. Up and just having hard luck, Jade.
Yeah, he is. They need to get the ball in somebody else's hand for that shot.
Well, he's just missing. He's hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Anthrop in the paint.
Stolen.
Lost out of bounds. Stolen by Barry. Barry across half court. He's going to shoot a three-pointer. Up and good.
There we go. That's what the Broncos like.
That's what we want to see right there, Jade. That was a nice shot.
Not a whole lot of defense being played in this game. It's mostly been about offense and turnovers, and that's why the score's not as high as you might think it would be.
Yep. Mills in the paint. Shot up and good. Chris Mills with his second basket. 9-6. Knights on top. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. And I think this is going to turn out to be a dandy here, Jade, early.
What we hope for.
Belting layup up and good. It got to the baseline. So Kellen Belting with his first 2 points of the game. Mills loses out of bounds. There's Anthrop shot up and good. So
wow, it was impressive defensive play, but the Knights were quick to get the rebound.
11-8. Central Catholic on top. Here's Barry across the timeline. Gets it over to Nick Stacy. Stacy now into Shane Wyatt. Wyatt at the baseline. Up and no good. Nobody to rebound on the other side.
Trying to draw the foul.
Yeah. Here come the Knights. Here's Mackey over on the side. Shot up by Mills. Up and no good. Stacy with the rebound. Knights positioning there as he blocked out Jake Talley for the Knights. Here's Barry. He's on the wing. Another three-pointer. Good.
Got it. There we go. 11 all. And the Knights want a timeout.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to have a
full along with Jade Anthrop back here at
Jade Washburn.
Washburn. I keep saying Anthrop. I know there's a Jade on there somewhere. Sorry, Jade Washburn.
Back to the action.
You can slap me one of these days. Here back with the action is the Knights are on the attack. Chris Mills on the wing. He's going to take a three-pointer, and he hits it. So a three-point basket now. 7 points for the 6'4" junior, Chris Mills, as the Knights lead 14-11. Here's Barry over to Belding for a three-pointer from the wing. Up and no good. Wyatt with a rebound. Zach Keener with a three-pointer.
The senior showing some voice.
Yeah, the Broncos are three. Here's Mills again from the same spot. Up and no good, but there's Anthrop up and good. So somebody missed an assignment there. Drew Anthrop for these first 2 points as he gets a putback for the Knights. 16-14. 2 minutes to go. Barry over to Richardson for a three. It's up and no good. Rebound by Mackey for the Knights. Quickly down to Mills. 7-footer up and no good. Here come the Broncos. Keener now gets it over to Barry. Barry cross half court. 16-14. Knights here. Barry from the free throw line.
Up and
good. Well, Barry with 8 points now. Steal by Barry.
Barry just literally jumped
up the layup up, and he gets fouled. Hits the bleachers hard, but I think he's okay. But
well, on the inbound pass from the Knights, they tried to pass it across half court, and Barry very quick to react and pretty much intercepted that ball. Looks like a replay of football. And in transition, he's going to get 2 free throws, and he's been pretty good with those lately in the season.
Well, Jade Washburn, I'm telling you, Barry looks like he's on tonight, let me tell you. He looks like one of them 50-point games.
Misses the first, however.
First free throw up and no good. As Jade said, we got a substitution. Brent Hahn comes in for Chris Mills. Probably just a rest for Chris. He did hit that one three-pointer and then tried the other one and missed it, so we may give him a rest. 16 apiece. Barry, second free throw. No good, but there's Shane Wyatt. Good hustle by Shane, but he runs out of room on the baseline and goes out of bounds.
Well, Lou, I've done it again. Jinx and Barry with his free throws. I need to stop talking about it. I'm just going to stop. I'm telling you.
Here come the Knights. Zach, top of the key. Oop, almost a steal by Shane Wyatt. Here's Hahn. They're almost a steal by Roddy Richardson. Here's a layup by Anthrop. Stolen by Richardson. He's got it on. There's a scramble on the floor, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be toward the Knights. Well, that old saying, you know, at the end of the game, Jade, leave it on the floor. Early in this game, everybody's getting on the floor for loose balls, that's for sure.
Yeah. This game's shaped up to be everything it's supposed to be, and we still got 1:17 left in the first quarter.
Yeah. 16 apiece. Here's Zach. Top of the key. Gets it over to Mackey. He's on the wing. Now over to Hahn. Hahn can't do anything. He's guarded by Colin Belting. There's a steal by Belting. Yep, gets it back. The Knights get it back. Here's Anthrop for the three from the wing, up and good. So Drew Anthrop. 5 points now for Anthrop. 19-16 as we're just under a minute here to go in the first period. Richardson, baseline, block. Nice block by Drew Anthrop. She got a pass from Colin Belting on the wing. Here comes another substitution for the Knights. Adam Zimmerman, a 5'10 junior. And Jay Talley back in, the 6'1 junior starter for the Knights. Give a couple guys a rest here before the end of the first period. Here's Belting. Free throw line, back over to Keener. He drives back to Belting. He can't shoot. Now over to Richardson. He's on the wing. Looking in to Shane White. Can't do it. Here's Keener. Three-pointer up and no good. The only one hitting threes for the Broncos is Jesse Berry. We're down to 20 seconds to go here. Knights lead 19-16, and they look like they're going to hold for one. Hahn and Zach just holding it out now. Hahn just got it on the wing. Down to 10 seconds. It's amazing there's only been 2 fouls called in this first period, Jade. Here's Roddy Richardson. He's going to possibly score before the buzzer, and he does.
Wow. Excellent. They waited all that time and ended up to be points for the Broncos.
Nice steal by Richardson. We've reached the end of the Knights and the Lafayette Jefferson Broncos, and back with second period action. Here's Jade.
Roddy Richardson receives the inbound pass from Zach Keener. He drives up the court. He's at the wing now. Gets it over to Belting on the wing. Belting puts up a three, no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Wyatt pulls up for about a 15-foot jump shot, then go. Rebound by number 34, but then stolen by Barry in transition. Barry stripped of the ball by Drew Anthrop, and Anthrop dribbling up the court gets to Brett Hahn. Hahn puts up a shot and gets it. 21-18, you're scoring the game right now. Now Zach Keener gets the ball to Jesse Berry. Berry with a long pass over to Beltink on the wing. Tries to drive the baseline, blocks, so he passes back over to Keener. Then back to Beltink. Beltink dribbling around the perimeter. Over to Richardson. Richardson driving inside, puts up a shot, and good. He gets the layup.
Second basket for Roddy tonight.
Anthrop loses the ball off a long pass in transition. Almost had himself a quick layup. And now we have a substitution. Nick Stacy, sophomore for the Jeff Broncos, coming in for starting sophomore Colin Beltink. Get him a little rest. Now Keener gets the ball to Barry. Barry dribbling up the court. Dribbling through some guys. Over to Richardson. Richardson a long pass to Stacy. Tries to get it inside to Wyatt, loses the handle, and Keener almost with a save, but Brett Hahn ended up with a loose ball.
Well, the Broncos look a little bit out of sync right here early in the second period, Jade.
Yeah, they're just not really out of it, but not really into it. As Elliot Zach is at the top of the key, he dribbles around, kicks out to Brett Hahn. Now inside to number 34, Jake Talley. Elliot Zach trying to drive inside, quickly kicks it out. And then a lopsided pass over to Anthrop, almost loses the ball. Gets to the top of the key to Zach. He takes a three, no good. And the rebound by Jake Talley as he is fouled. Fouled by number 40.
Zach on that. They're going to get Zach on.
Yep, they got Zach Keener. That's his first foul.
And the team, we're in the second period here. It's only our first team foul.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know. Elliot Zach took the key it in, gets it to Anthrop. Kicks it over to Zach on the wing. Zach takes a three, no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson. Oh, but then he has it stolen immediately by Drew Anthrop. Elliott Zach trying to drive inside now. Kicks it out and a travel called on Zach. So Elliott Zach taking a couple extra steps there before getting his dribble on the floor. Now timeout called by the Broncos. 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it. So Keener set to key it in. Gets it to Barry, as you mentioned. Barry dribbling up the court. Knights backing off. They usually brought one guy up to guard Barry, but they're backing off. He's met by Zach at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Nick Stacy, and Stacy attempts a three and no good. Shane Wyatt gets the rebound and tries to have it stolen by a Knight, but jump ball and possession arrow is with the Knights. So the Knights will have possession now. A little confusion on the inbounds play for the Knights, but now they've got it. Number 12, Chris Mills, set the key it into Zach. Zach bringing it up the court, at half court. Over to Mills, now to Anthrop. They'll look past to Zach. Over to the corner is Mills, back to Zach. Back to Mills. Knights just passing around the perimeter. Gets it out to Mills, who takes a three. No good. Tried a little bit of Hollywood there on trying to get a foul, and no
they
call.
Get one.
Well, the foul is then called on the Knights as Roddy Richardson was going for the rebound. And they got, I'm not sure who they got on that one.
Connor Mackey.
Connor Mackey, okay.
Again, it's amazing. They've only been 3 fouls called on the Knights. We got 5:32 to go here in the second period.
I know.
Only 3 fouls called on the Knights and only 1 on the Broncos. That's very unusual.
That is. Referee's letting him play. Keener gets it to Barry. Crossing half court now, kicks it over to Stacy. Stacy dribbles around. Over to Richardson. Richardson dribbling. Looking for an open man.
Driving like a 2-1-2 zone, Jade.
Tosses it over to Barry. I believe so too, Lou. Barry now to Richardson. Richardson takes the shot and gives it over to Barry. Broncos offense trying to adjust to this 2-on-2. Shane Wyatt puts up a layup. No good. Rebound by number 20, Elliott Zach. Zach just now crossing half court at the top of the key. Looking for an open man. Gets to Mills. Inside to number 24, Dylan Blackwell, but has it stolen by Barry. Barry now bringing it baseline. Tries to put up a shot. A foul called on the floor on the Knights. Looks like they're going to get Elliott Zach, number 10. Only his first. So Nick Stacy going to get it into Roddy Richardson. Richardson at the elbow, drives inside. Tries to get to Shane Wyatt. The ball is lost.
Bronco passing, not real sharp.
Yeah, a couple turnovers just off passes. Drew Anthrop kicks it over to Zach in the wing. Now to Anthrop. Anthrop back to Zach. Inside to Talley. Talley kicks it over to Mills. Now to Anthrop. Knights doing a lot of passing in this game. Being patient, waiting to find the open man. Gets it to Talley on the wing now. Now to Elliott Zach. Inside to Drew Anthrop. Anthrop puts up about a 15-foot shot. No good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson. So not a lot of scoring. We've had a couple minutes of scoring drought here. Roddy Richardson pulls up for a 15-foot shot and ends it, and that gives the Broncos their first lead of the game. 22-21, 3:58 left in the
6 points now for Roddy Richardson, Jade.
Yep. Pass inside, and then kicks it out to Mills. Now to Zach at the top of the key. Double team, so he gets it to Anthrop. Anthrop inside to Talley. Talley to Zimmerman, and Zimmerman loses the ball. So Roddy Richardson comes up with the ball in transition to Barry. Barry takes a three, now puts one up and gets it. 2-possession game here, Lou. 25-21, and here come the Broncos, I think. Mills driving inside, trying to put up a shot. No good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. And now in transition, a pass to Jesse Barry, who is wide open. Pass half court, and you bet the Knights are going to want a timeout after that. 7-point swing. Layup in transition. Jake Talley set to key the ball in. Gets it to Elliott Zach. Zach crossing half court. Looking, finds Anthrop on the elbow. Now to Talley. Talley drives the baseline, kicks it to Anthrop. Anthrop then drives the baseline, puts up a reverse layup, no good. But the rebound by Talley, then almost stolen by Belting. Zach comes up with the ball, turns around and takes the jumper and gets it. So 2 more points for Elliott Zach.
I got him with 7, Jade.
Yep. Barry dribbles around, puts up a shot trying to draw contact. Can't get it, so Elliott Zach now coming up in transition. 2-on-1, and Chris Mills puts up a shot and in and out. And the ball, last touched, should have been by the Knights, but it looks like they're going to say it was last touch by the Broncos, so Coach Bono not happy about that call at all. Colin Belting re-enters the game for Nick Stacy. Nick Stacy going to get a little bit of a rest. Pass stolen by Jesse Berry, almost.
They're on the floor, Chase.
Yep. Timeout called by the Broncos. Look, Zach Keener for the Broncos going to trigger the ball in. Gets it to Roddy Richardson. Richardson dribbling around. Gets it to Belting in the wing. Broncos swinging around the perimeter. Double teaming now to the Knights on just about anybody who gets the ball. Belting puts up a three and gets it. Good Belting from the wing. 30-23 now is the score after that basket, and Elliott Zach trying to find one of his teammates open. Finally finds Anthrop. Gets it into Talley. Talley kicks it back out to Anthrop. Puts up a three, and he gets it. Knights aren't going to give up in this game at all, Lou.
Nope. 7 points now for Anthrop.
Yep. Pass in transition up to Belting. Belting gets it up to Wyatt. Wyatt puts up a shot. No good, but a foul is called prior to the shot on the floor on number 34, Jake Talley.
Well, again, they've only called 5 team fouls on the Knights and only 1 foul on the Broncos here in this first half with 1:54 to go.
As Keener gets the ball into Roddy Richardson. Richardson stumbling, but regains his footing. Gets it over to Belting. Belting takes a shot. Gets it to Richardson. Inside to Wyatt. Wyatt almost loses the ball, and Belting gets a smart putback. Oh, and one. And one for Belting.
Oh,
Belting
man.
with another one of those famous putbacks. We've seen a couple of those from him, and he gets a really crucial one here as Shane Wyatt just lost the ball, and out of nowhere comes number 30.
Well, the ball was just up there about 8 feet, and Colin just jumped up, got it, went in for a layup, and got fouled.
And one for Belting, so he'll go to the line. Puts the free throw up and gets the friendly roll. Completes the three-point play.
All right, Jade, you didn't jinx anybody on the Broncos this
I know.
time.
I got to stop that. As Zach brings the ball off the court for the Knights. Over to Anthrop inside to Talley. Now Brett Hahn puts up a long looping three. No good. Rebound by Drew Anthrop. So he gets it back to Zach. Knights going to start over here. Zach almost travels. It was right in front of the Bronco bench, so they had some opinion about it. Brett Hahn puts up another three. No good. This time rebounded by Shane Wyatt. And ill-advised pass in transition by Wyatt. Wyatt was trying to get it up to Belting, but he couldn't get it. Elliott Zach now puts up about a free throw line extended shot and gets it.
I got him for 9 points, Jade.
Yep. Barry dribbling up the court.
1 minute to go here in the half.
He's at the top of the key, gets it over to Richardson. I'd like to see some more perimeter game from Barry as we close out this half. Richardson still dribbling. Hands it off to Barry. Barry dribbling around at the elbow, trying to draw some contact. Gets it over to Keener. Keener wide open in the wing, puts up a three, can't get it. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. And the pass stolen by Elliott Zach. There's a scramble for the ball, but he still gets it. Brett Hahn puts up a layup and gets it. 25 seconds left in this game, so the Broncos will just hold for one there. Up by 3. 20 seconds to go now. Both crowds going pretty wild as we approach the last 15 seconds. Richardson dribbling around the perimeter, finds Belting in the wing. Belting drives baseline, kicks it out to Zach Keener. Keener finds Richardson. 5 seconds left. Richardson driving in, puts up a layup, and a travel called on Richardson. 3.4 seconds left in the half, so Knights are going to try something here. I imagine something long on the court. Calling for some of the Knights to come back as they're still in the back court. Brett Hahn gets it into Drew Anthrop. Anthrop puts up a three, a long three, off the edge of the rim. And so there's your first half, 33-30.
Keener having a nice floor game. He's only got 3 points, but one of those was a three-pointer. We're back to action here. Roddy Richardson being guarded by Chris Mills. Richard top of the key, now over to Barry. Barry at the wing. He's guarded by Elliott Zach. Back over to Richardson from the wing for a three-pointer, up and no good. And there's a rebound by Connor Mackey for the Knights. They're on the attack. Elliott, Zach, over to Mills. Now into Mackey. Mackey, a 10-footer, up and no good, and a rebound for Shane Wyatt. Now over to Richardson across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by the Knights. Here's Richardson. Back into Wyatt. Wyatt, a 7-footer, up and no good. Love to see him use the backboard there. Definitely. Instead of going straight to the rim. Here's Mills. Mills over to Mackey. Mackey for a three-point basket. Not sure I thought he might have been inside the line there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that either.
Anyway, it's tied up 33-33. Richardson on the wing, guarded by Chris Mills. Now over to Keener. Keener back to Richardson on the wing. Setting up the offense. Here comes Roddy Richardson being hawked up. We got a traveling violation called on Roddy Richardson. Pretty good defense by Chris Mills. May have caused that turnover. 13 turnovers now for the Broncos in the game.
Richardson just took one pivot foot and switched to the other, and so that was his problem there.
Here's the Knights on the attack. Elliott Zach being hawked by Jesse Berry. Now over to Mills on the wing. 6:35 to go. Game tied at 33. Mills just holding out in front of the Knight bench. Now gets it over to Connor Mackey. Mackey at the top of the key, back over to Mills. And they just look like they're holding the ball right now. We got Anthrop being guarded by Colin Belling on the baseline, moving back and forth. And we got Berry guarding Elliott Zach, moving back on the baseline. Here's a three-point attempt by Mackey, up and no good. And rebound. Scramble on the floor. We're not sure whose the ball is. They got a jump ball. Nobody had possession, and neither coach called a timeout, as happened for Coach Bunnell in the first half. Possession there toward the Knights. Elliott Zach on a trigger and in on the baseline. Broncos in the zone defense now. Now over to Mackey. Mackey on the wing.
2-3 zone for the Broncos, as you said.
Yeah, that's what the Knights look like they're holding out. Hold the ball out there. This game could go pretty quick. Here's a three-pointer by Anthrop. It's good. So Drew Anthrop now with 13 points, leading scorer for the Knights, as they take a 36-33 lead here with 5:39 to go. Here's Berry. Nope, we got a reach-in foul. No shot. Foul's going to be on Jake Talley. Coach Dave Barrett wanting a traveling violation, but didn't get the call. Foul before the shot. Broncos are going to trigger it in. Richardson on the baseline. Now gets it into Shane Wyatt. Now back to Richardson. Richardson driving. Here's Belting. Three-pointer from the wing. Up and good. So a nice confidence builder.
Definitely. He's got 11 points in this game now.
Yep. Here's Mills on the wing. Now over to Mackey. Mackey driving the baseline. Up and good. Right around Roddy Richardson. 38-36. Knights on top. Here's Berry on the wing. Now over to Belding on the other wing. Now to Keener. Keener going to drive the basket. Going to get hammered. It's like they're going to get Connor Mackey on that foul.
Yep, that's who they got. 42. Yep.
Going to be a foul in the act of shooting, so
Keener will go to the line for two.
So Keener ready to shoot two free throws, trailing by 2 points are the Broncos, and we got a little bit of moisture down on the baseline. Yep. One of the officials going to wipe it up inside the paint, so we're going to have a little delay game here.
Well, one of the things in this game is both teams showing relentless approach to the game and not giving up either of the teams. You know, there have been times when both teams have gone about 6 or 7 points down, had a couple point swings, but they haven't given up, and that's why we're just at a 2-point margin right now.
Well, Keener's first free throw up and no good, and it's absolutely amazing to me as you look at the foul totals for the Broncos here in the second half, and it's 0, and we committed one foul in the. So yeah, you're talking about 19 minutes the Broncos have committed or been whistled for one foul. That is just phenomenal.
And that foul, the only one to get a foul is the one that just made that free throw, Zach Keener.
Yeah.
He gets the second one.
Yep. So 38-37, Knights on top. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Again, the Broncos at a 2-1-2 zone defense. Anthrop at the top of the key. Now gets it over to Mills. Very patient on offense are the Knights, as this game could get over quickly. It's going to be a cat and mouse game here. And waiting to see, Jade, when the Broncos make him out and double team. Here's Anthrop going to the basket. Shot up and no good. Shane White with a rebound. Here's Belting, shot up and good as he falls to the floor.
Wow.
No foul called, but Broncos now lead 39-38. Here's Anthrop on the wing for a three-pointer. Up and no good. Belting with the rebound. He crosses half court, double team. He going to the basket again. Same shot.
He's feeling it right now. He is feeling it. I believe he's leading the team in scoring now.
That was the exact same shot he did the last time down court, Jade. Almost identical. It's like he's running a tape there. He shot up by Blackwell.
He's
First
tied right now.
Blackwell, yeah.
He's tied with Berry for 13 points in this game.
Broncos lead 41-40, 3:48 to go, and this is turning out to be a dandy. Here's Wyatt in the paint. We got a jump ball. Possession to the Broncos. So Berry got it into Wyatt in the paint. Got tied up by Jake Talley of the Knights. Broncos triggered in. Richardson. Here's Belding headed toward the basket. Gets it over to Keener for a three-pointer on the wing. It's good.
It looks like there was some contact, but he still knocked the shot down.
Well, Keener, 44-40. Broncos on top, 3:30 to go.
Broncos.
Here's a move by Talley. Yep.
Spreading the scoring around a lot.
Yep, here's a little pressure. Here's Berry with a steal. Anthrop tried to get the block, couldn't do it.
Well, here go the Broncos again with their little spurts they've been having tonight.
Yep.
That's been impacted the game.
Well, you turned the switch on again, Jade.
Yeah. Maybe it's on this radio receiver here. I got to find it.
We need to keep that on switch. Here's Anthrop on the wing. Now into Talley. Talley turns on block shot by Roddy Richardson. What a play in the paint down there. 46-40. Broncos on top of the Knights. Great crowd here at the Crawley Center on Friday night. Knights on the attack. Shot up and good, no good by Talley, and there's Shane Wyatt. Wyatt over to Berry for a three-pointer from the wing, up and no good. Rebound by Chris Mills of the Knights. Pace picking up here in this contest. Mills going coast to coast, shot up, no good, but they're going to get a foul, looks like, on Shane Wyatt. And according to the stat sheet, that's Wyatt's first foul. And only the first, we've committed only one foul in the first half, and we just committed our second foul of the game. So 2 fouls on the Knights, 1 foul on the Broncos as Mills at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws with 2:41 to go in the third period. Shot up and no good by Chris. Mills, a 6'4" junior for the Knights. 46-40, Broncos on top. Mills ready for his second free throw. Shot up and short. Rebound by Jesse Berry. Here come the Broncos. He's on the wing. Three-pointer from the wing. Up and no good. Short air ball. Here comes Anthrop for the Knights. 4-on-2. Mills shot up and no good. Rebound by Berry. He loses out of pass into Anthrop. Anthrop over to Mills. Up and again no good. Here's Berry. Over to Keener. Down to Belding for a three. Up and no good, but he's hammered. Blackwell fouls Colin Belding is shooting a three-pointer and
almost knocked the shot down, Lou, and but he's going to go to the line for all 3 of those.
Yeah. What a sequence down at the other end. Coach Dave Barrett from the Knights wanted a foul but couldn't get one. He's going to substitute here. Looks like it's going to be Brent Hahn coming in after the second free throw here. Colin Belding hits first of 3. 47-40. Broncos on top with 2:12 to go here in the third period.
Well, Lou, I'm not 100% sure on these statistics, but I'm pretty sure that with that free throw and then this one, Belting is and continues to be the leading scorer in this game so far with these free throws.
Well, really a confidence builder.
Definitely.
They've got Nick Stacy in the game for Zach Keener for the Broncos. Well, you look at the Broncos lineup, and every one of these guys can hit threes.
Definitely.
As Colin Belting hits all 3 of his free throws after being fouled, shooting a three-pointer and missing. 49-40, biggest lead for the Broncos here over the Knights. 2 minutes to go. Here's the Knights on the attack. Mills tried to get it in. And a shot up and no good by Blackwell. He gets his own rebound and a putback. Dylan Blackwell, a 6'2" senior for the Knights, closes the gap here. 49-42. Broncos on top. 1:43 to go. Belting on the wing, being guarded by Antrim. Now he's at the top of the key. Another turnover for the Broncos as a pass just too long for Jesse Berry. Here come the Knights. Mills over to Zach. Zach at the top of the key. Now he gets it into the Hahn. Hahn back over to Zach. Zach to Mills. Mills at the free throw line. Hits a 15-footer. 2 straight points now since the 3 free throws by Zach Keener.
You mean Colin Belting?
Or Belting, excuse me. 49-44. Broncos on top. Berry. Here's Stacy for a three-pointer. Up and good.
Got it. Boy, everyone in this game, Lou, is scoring and spreading it around very nicely for the Broncos.
Well, Keener, Belting, and Stacy, I love to see those guys hit threes. There's a confident builder. Here's a steal. Behind the back pass to Berry. Back over to White. Up and good.
Oh, my. And this place explodes. What a play. Behind the back passing by both players.
Here's a three-pointer by Hahn. It's good for the Knights. 54-47. 40 seconds to go here in the third period. This Crowley Center's coming to life here. Broncos lead. Looks like they may hold for one here with 35 seconds to go. Stacy over to Belting on the wing. Now back to Roddy Richardson. Richardson going to the basket. He's going to be called for traveling. Yep. Like we're going to get a substitution. Zach Keener going to come in for Shane White. Give Shane a little bit of a rest here.
They want to give him this last 28 seconds, and then the timeout from the break in the quarter is a rest.
54-47. Lafayette Jeff over Central Catholic. We're down to 25 seconds. Knights on the attack. Here's Elliott Zach across the half court. I'm sure they're going to hold for one. Guess not. Here's Mills in the paint. Up and good. 54-49. 12 seconds to go. Richardson crosses half court down to 8 seconds. Going to be card for charging.
Wow.
Not sure what that last 2 sequences are, but Richardson called for an offensive foul. That's his first foul of the game. Second team foul here for the Broncos in this second half. And here's the Knights. 3 seconds to go. Zach over to Antrim. Antrim shooting a three-pointer at the buzzer. Up and no good. So, wow, Drew Antrim to end the second period. Sweet Lou Jeff Lazard along with Jade Washburn. We're back with fourth period action. Here's Jade.
Elliott Zach gets the ball to Dylan Blackwell, and Blackwell was fouled by number 22. That's Nick Stacy. His first foul. Team's third in this quarter. Or in this half, excuse me. So Elliott Zach set to key the ball in for the Broncos, or for the Knights, excuse me. Long pass to Chris Mills. Swings it over to Zach. Now kicks it to Brett Hahn. Brett Hahn putting up a three. No good rebound by Colin Belting.
Boy, Belting's played a nice game so far.
Yeah, he has. Leading the team with 18 points so far. Berry, who has 15, drives in. Puts a shot up, no good. But there for the putback is Shane Wyatt. And Wyatt well over double digits in rebounding and approaching double digits in scoring. Ball stolen by Nick Stacy and timeout called in the air.
Full timeout. What a smart play by Jade Washburn. We're 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Back with the action. Here's Jade.
Well, Colin Belting triggered the ball into Roddy Richardson. He has the ball now. Now gets it into Shane Wyatt. Out to Nick Stacy. Stacy puts up a three and gets all of them. Broncos lead 10 in this game now, 59-49 as we've just started fourth quarter action. Elliott Zach swings it over to Mackey in the wing, and Mackey puts up a three. Standing 6'3", Mackey has showed range in this game as well as post presence. As Barry shaking off to Elliott Zach as he crosses half court. The crossover dribble. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Barry, and Barry was trying to hit the ball off a CC Knight player as he fell out of bounds, but the Broncos are going to turn it over there. So the Knights set to key it in with Mackey to Zach. Zach bringing it up the court. Broncos in a 2-3 zone now. Knights passing through it as Drew Anthrop now at the elbow with the ball. Kicks it back out to Elliott Zach. Over to Mackey. Same spot for Mackey for three and gets it.
Second straight three-pointer for Mackey.
Yep. Broncos lead cut to 4. Barry now dribbling up the court. Gets it over to Richardson. Richardson to Stacy. Stacy fakes the three. Gets it to Barry. Around the elbow.
Barry was ready for that pass.
Yeah, I know. Shaking off his defender. Now gets it to Nick Stacy. Stacy putting up a three. No good. Rebound by Mackey. Mackey to Elliott Zach, and is fouled before he crosses half court by Nick Stacy. That'll be Stacy's second foul in the game.
Fourth team foul on the Broncos. 3 on the Knights with just under 6 minutes to go here. We'll see, Jade. Broncos get the ball back here and be a little more patient here if they get a stop here, leading by only 4 points.
Well, Chris Mills keying the ball in now to Elliott Zach. Zach dribbling up the court, met by Barry. Broncos back in a man-to-man defense. Mackey on the perimeter, now gets it to Talley. Talley putting up a shot, draws contact, no call, but gets the layup.
2-point game, Jay.
Yep, lead's been cut from 10-2 here in the past minute or so, minute and a half. Barry being double-teamed at half court, gets it over to Stacy. Stacy puts up about a 15-foot shot and gets it. Extends the lead to 4 for the Broncos. Now Zach dribbling up the court, met by Barry. And a foul call down in the paint. Looks like they may get Roddy Richardson on that foul. No, they got number 30, Colin Belfink. Only his first foul, but it's the team's 5th. So all of a sudden, Broncos fouls coming here at the end, as they have more fouls in this quarter than they had the past 3 quarters, Lou. Mackey from the same spot he's been hitting from tonight, no good. But a putback by Chris Mills.
Yep, they're going to get Barry, looks like, on a push-off as the basket was in the air.
Wow, they're going to call it an and 1 for that.
Oh, he got him on the shot, so it's going to be an and 1, looks like, Jade.
So Chris Mills is going to the free throw line after the nice putback. Mills free throw up. No good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt.
Well, hopefully that'll come back to haunt the Knights here, these free throws being missed.
Yep. Gets to Barry. Barry looking a little frustrated after that call, so hopefully he can use that as a motivational tool. He's driving now, puts up a shot, and no good. Rebound by Mackey. Mackey, little contact on Wyatt as he shook him off in the post, but no call. The refs are really letting him play here. Elliott Zach putting up a shot and gets it. Game is tied, and CC's getting a little loud here, as you can hear, right next to where we're broadcasting from, and staying vocal. But Jesse Barry bringing the ball off the court, gets it over to Roddy Richardson. Richardson dribbling around the perimeter. Driving inside, and hack called on, looks like they may get number 34, Jake Talley. Well, that was on Roddy Richardson. Roddy going to go to the free throw line. This will be his first appearance from the charity stripe this evening.
Well, Jade, I think this game's going to come down to free throws here.
Yeah, it certainly could.
Even though the Broncos have committed 6 fouls, the Knights have committed 4, and I'm sure they're going to get a couple more here before this 4 minutes and 30 seconds are over.
Definitely. Roddy Richardson's first free throw up and good. That's certainly a good sign, as Richardson had been struggling a little bit during his stint of injury with that elbow. But as you talked about with Coach Butler before the game, looks like he's gotten healthier as the days gone by. Second shot up and no good. Rebound by Drew Anthrop. Lead is 1 for the Broncos. 4:26 left in this game. Drew Anthrop gets it over to Chris Mills. Mills dribbling around the perimeter. Gets it to Anthrop. Anthrop puts up a three, no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Wyatt to Barry. There's Barry now bringing it up the court. Swings it up to Roddy Richardson. Roddy driving baseline to Nick Stacy. Wide open for a three. Can't get it. Rebound by Chris Mills. Well, he was just about as wide open as you can get on a floor like this and missed it. Mackey airballing a shot from where he'd gotten hot a couple of minutes ago. Barry accelerating into the lane, puts up a shot and one.
Nice shot by Jesse Barry.
Absolutely. Barry remembering what he can do best, driving in and drawing contact. Got the shot to go and one for Barry. Substitution, Zach Keener, the senior, coming in for Nick Stacy, who has 2 fouls and has played a lot in this game, so they're going to give him a little rest. As Barry going to the charity stripe to complete a three-point play. And does, as he gets that free throw. Lead now 2 possession, 65-61 for the Broncos. Elliott Zach dribbling up the court, gets it to Chris Mills. Mills to Mackey, hands it off to Anthrop. Anthrop driving baseline. And a hack called on Colin Beltink.
I think they may get Richardson from behind there.
Oh, they did get him from behind, yep. Well, he was sandwiched there as he was going up for the layup, but they called Richardson. That's only Richardson's first, though, I believe.
7th team foul now on the Broncos. 5 team fouls on the Knights.
Anthrop's first free throw up and good. Substitution for the Knights. Dylan Blackwell coming in for Jake Talley. As Anthrop's still at the charity stripe here in this one. 3:38 left. 65-62. Anthrop makes it 63. 65-63. Broncos lead. Barry dribbling up the court. Just now crossing half court as he's guarded by Elliott Zach. Takes acceleration. Tries to get the ball over to Zach Keener. And Anthrop going coast to coast off the steal for an easy layup. Gets it to Zach Keener. Does Roddy Richardson off the inbound pass. Gets it back. Richardson accelerating. This game is tied after that layup. Zach Keener with the ball at the elbow. Back over to Richardson. Richardson finds Beltink in the wing, puts up a three, and no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt, and can't get the putback.
Tough shot.
Absolutely a tough shot. Mackey with the rebound, gets it to Zach. Zach swings it over to Mills. Mills with a couple of shake and bake moves. Drives in, puts in the layup, and one for Chris Mills. And that's certainly firing up this away crowd, which is actually not bad for the Knights, as you can hear to my left.
Yep.
They got Zach Keener on that last foul. That's only his second, but the team's 8th. So Chris Mills looking to complete the three-point play. Free throw up, and no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson. So only a 2-point lead for the Knights right now. Barry coming up the court. Barry putting up a circus shot, no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. And Wyatt has the ball stripped. Drew Anthrop going up for a layup, no good, but the rebound by Elliott Zach. Zach over to Chris Mills. In the elbow, gets it to Anthrop. Anthrop driving inside, gives it to Ryan Blackwell, and Blackwell puts up a layup. Central Catholic Knights leading by 4 now, 69-65. 2:09 left in this game. Jesse Barry dribbling up the court, driving inside, puts up a shot. And they're going to call a travel on Jesse Barry as he was trying to drive into the lane.
Yep, they called an offensive foul.
Oh, they call it a charge.
Yep, offensive foul.
Coach Buttle with the timeout. And then, Chris Mills gets the ball into Elliott Zach. Beltink and Barry coming back court to double team. And Chris Mills gets it over to Mackey as they evade the double team. Zach out of Mills. Dribbling on the baseline. Kicks it out to Drew Anthrop. Anthrop putting up a three, no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. The jump ball called. Possession arrow with the Broncos, so they'll have possession. Minute 40 left in this game.
Well, it's definitely getting down to crunch time here, and we're really going to, we can't afford to not, capitalize here on this basic turnover here with a jump ball with, like you said, 1:40 to go, Jay.
Definitely. Roddy Richardson coming up the court. Guarded by Chris Mills. Gets it into Wyatt. Wyatt putting up a shot and gets it. Fadeaway jumper from about the free throw line. 69-67, 125 left in this game. Double team on. Evades it, gets to Chris Mills. Mills driving in the lane, putting up a shot. Good for Chris Mills. Wow. Roddy Richardson getting it into Jesse Berry. Berry coming up the court. 71-67 to score in this game. Berry getting it to Roddy Richardson. Richardson puts up a three, a long three, and gets it. And you bet the Broncos crowd is going to go nuts here. Wow, that was a very, very long three. It was about 3 feet out from the three-point line.
Well, minute and 3 to go. Backward. Take us home. Here's Jade.
Well, the final minute of play now underway as Chris Mills gets to Elliott Zach. Elliott Zach dribbling around. 53 seconds left. Zach going to get fouled by Jesse Berry. And that'll be the team's 10th foul, so we're looking at double bonus now. Elliott Zach going to get 2 free throws, and Lou, you couldn't have said any better yourself. Coming down to free throws.
Yep, got to see what happens here.
50 seconds left as Elliott Zach's going to come to the free throw line and get 2 of them.
Your first appearance at the free throw line.
Shot up and good for Elliott Zach. 2-point lead now for the Knights. Elliott Zach from the charity stripe. Second free throw up and good. 3-point lead, 50 seconds left in this game. Jesse Berry receives the inbound pass, coming up the court. Berry over to Roddy Richardson. Richardson takes a long three and gets it! Wow! The crowd goes nuts. Wow! Long three again from the same spot for Roddy Richardson. 33 seconds left in this game. Elliott Zach dribbling the ball up the court. And the Jeff student section continues to be very vocal. Berry called for another foul, and I'm not sure that might be close to his 5th. That's his 4th. With 28 seconds left in this game.
Well, the same guy going to the free throw line just hit 2 free throws, so the game tied. If he hits both of these, only be a 2-point lead. We get Richardson to hit a last-second shot, a 3 to win it. We'll see what happens, Jay.
Yep. It's Elliott Zach. First shot up. Good. Elliott Zach showing tremendous composure here. The final seconds of the game from the charity stripe.
Probably hits this. Looks like Coach Barrett's going to want a timeout here.
Yep. Zach's second free throw up and good.
Guess
no
not.
Timeout. Barry receives the inbound pass. 27 seconds left. Barry dribbling around. Loses the ball. Wow. Drew Anthem for the steal. And he loses the ball out of bounds. The Broncos are going to maintain possession. Wow. Crazy turn of events in these last 30 seconds or so. 75-73 the score. Central Catholic Knights leading the Broncos here at Crawley Center. Roddy Richardson going to key the ball into Jesse Berry. And Berry's not going to waste this opportunity. He's coming up the court. Dribbling around. He's being double-teamed, so Richardson kicks it over to Belting. Belting, holy God, he gets it! Oh my gosh, he just threw the ball in. He threw the ball in and got a shot. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I can't even explain how he did it. He just jumped up and just threw it. He literally just threw the ball. Gets it over to Elliott Zach. Zach puts up a shot, no good. We're going to overtime here at the Crawley Center. Overtime. And Colin Belting, the leading scorer, is absolutely getting fired from the crowd. Tip up and controlled by the Broncos. Jesse Berry received it from Shane Wyatt. Roddy Richardson dribbling around. And Roddy finds Shane Wyatt on the inside. Wyatt driving the baseline. Turnaround. Puts up a shot. No good, but a foul, I believe. In the act of shooting, yep. 34 of Jake Talley. His 4th foul, 16th foul.
Well, just what I said. We need to keep the ball in Barry's hands or Wyatt's hands here in this overtime.
Wyatt's first free throw up, and good. Gets it. gives the Broncos the lead here in this overtime. And you know, it's incredible the determination of both these teams, but the Broncos have just been fighting and fighting, especially in the late minutes. Shane's second shot up and good gives the Broncos a 2-point lead, and all the Broncos getting fired up now. They refuse to quit. Elliott Zach dribbling around the perimeter. Tremendous pressure put on defensively. Ball lost by Jake Talley. The last touch by Colin Belting, so the Knights will maintain possession. Elliott Zach set to key it in. Waiting. And a timeout. Really, really close to a 5-second violation there by the Knights, but Coach Zach going to do the job. Looking for someone, gets it to Mills. Mills puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Jesse Berry. And Berry coming up the court very slowly now. We want the Broncos to be patient here, not rush anything, because they have the lead. Gets it to Colin Belting. Belting driving inside, puts a fake shot, but there's a pass over to Zach Keener. 3:11 left in this game. Roddy Richardson holding the ball on the elbow. Now gets it to Keener in the wing. Keener dribbling around. Keener with a couple spin moves. Gets it over to Beltink in the wing. Beltink going to put up a three. Can't get it to go. Mackey with the rebound for the Knights. 2:50 left in this game. Elliott Zach dribbling around the perimeter. Zach looking for someone. Broncos still pressing hard in their man-to-man defense. Gets it to Jake Talley. Over to Mackey. Now to Anthrop. Anthrop driving baseline. And a hack called on Colin Belting. So that's his second foul in this game. Jerry Anthem's going to shoot 2 from the free throw line. One thing the Broncos are definitely going to have to do is take every advantage that they can of turnovers made by the Knights. They're going to have to execute and convert those turnovers into points.
10 team fouls on the Broncos. Next foul on the Knights will be bonus as the free throw is missed by Anthrop.
Puts up a free throw, no good. First free throw missed in this game by Anthrop.
Well, through 3 periods, he had never made an appearance to the free throw line. So
now a substitution for the Knights. Dylan Blackwell coming in for Jake Talley, who has 4 fouls. Anthrop at the charity stripe. Second shot up, no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson.
Very unusual for Anthrop missing both free throws here in overtime.
I think the 6th man might have had a little bit to do something with that. The noise level in this stadium is getting absolutely insane. Barry puts up a shot, and it goes, but there's contact, but they're going to call it on the ground before the shot, so no and 1 for Barry. However, that is Central Catholic's 7th foul, so from here on out, both teams are going to be shooting free throws.
Well, let's see what the Broncos can do at the charity stripe. Help their cause here. These Barry, 2 free throws can get us up to 4-point lead.
First of a 1-1. Barry goes, gets it. 3-point lead for the Broncos now. 2:28 left in this game. Crowd continuing to stay vocal. Very important. Keeps this team going and fighting. They're no doubt exhausted. Barry's second shot up and good. 2-possession lead for the Broncos. 79-75. Elliott Zach now crossing half court, met by Jesse Berry. Over to Mackey on the elbow. Mackey looking for someone, puts up a 3, and wow, gets it to go off the backboard.
I don't think he called bank, but they're going to give him the 3 points, Jay.
Yep.
As they say, the bank was open.
Yep. Jesse Berry dribbling up the court. Broncos have a 1-point lead, puts up a shot and gets it to go.
That's what I'm talking about. That stop and pop right there instead of charging in there.
That's why he's so dangerous. He can pull up at any time. Coaches always talk about that ability of Barry. Shot up by Chris. Oh, whoa. Oh, my. A little bit of extracurricular activity going here in this game. Mackey being a little antagonistic of the Broncos, and the Broncos are biting on that. First it was Beltink, and then it was Barry. Now Roddy Richardson and Barry talking stuff over at half court.
Well, the referees are going to talk things over here. I don't think there's going to be a technical foul or anything because I did not see anybody call anything.
No technical foul there, but just a little bit of nerves coupled with exhaustion from this overtime. So it's just going to be a regular foul on the shot. Chris Mills going up, puts the shot up and good from the free throw line.
Well, as I mentioned from the outset, these guys play ball on the pavement, so they know each other very well, I'm sure, Jade.
Definitely. If these two met at the YMCA, it'd be an even grittier game than this. Mills' second shot up, no good. Rebound by Belting. Gets to Barry. Barry dribbling up the court. Gets to Zach Keener. Keener looking for help. Gets to Wyatt on the inside. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt dribbling around, puts the shot up and good. 1:26 left in this game, and the Broncos lead 83-79.
There's what I talked about there. Get the ball into Wyatt or Barry.
Yep. That's what we need here in these final minutes. That seniority. Anthrop puts up a three. No good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Wyatt gets it to Roddy Richardson, and Richardson, oh, wow. They're going to call Roddy Richardson for a travel right in front of the Jeff bench.
That was a good call. He had possession, and he fell to the floor.
Yep, he had possession. He was knocked to the ground as he was in the air, so you could blame the jumper, you could blame a player, but it didn't look like there was too much contact, so the referee just calling it as he sees it. It's a travel on Richardson. 4-point lead, 1:07 left in this game.
Well, Jade, we need one stop here.
Yep. Elliot Zach dribbling around. Gets it to Mackey. Mackey being guarded by Wyatt outside the perimeter. Anthrop gets it into Mills, and Mills puts up a shot. Wait a second.
Going to get Barry.
32, and that's his fifth foul. Jesse Barry just fouled out. A foul, not even near the shot. So, Barry has fouled out of this game as they're staying with their call. Not exactly sure what they called there.
I think it was a reach-in in the paint way before the basket. Maybe in the NBA they had to call that basket good, but not in high school ball. Foul was way before in the paint, so
Nick Stacy coming in to substitute for Barry in these final 54 seconds, and Drew Anthrop is going to the line.
He missed 2 free throws just about 45 seconds ago, Jay.
Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a 1-and-1 or was he in the act of shooting?
Double bonus, 10 fouls on the Broncos.
Okay. So Anthrop putting up a free throw, gets it this time. 83-80 after that. Anthrop still at the charity stripe. Shot up. And good. Gets a friendly roll. But Keener going to get the ball into Stacy.
Full court pressure by the Knights now.
Richardson gets it up to Keener. Keener finds Shane Wyatt wide open and gets the putback. Easy layup as the full court press by the Knights is still trying to catch up, and the Broncos did a great job getting through it. 85-51. Elliot Zach putting up a circus shot. No,
there he is.
By Shane Wyatt. All but the ball's turned over. Anthrop putting up a shot and gets it. Timeout by Barrett. Wow. That was awfully close there. They almost had the rebound. It slipped out of Shane Wyatt's hands. Got to Anthrop, and Anthrop put the shot up. 85-83. Broncos are going to have possession. Finding Roddy Richardson and Zach Keener. Richardson dribbling around, trying to get past his full court pressure, and does. Gets it over to Shane Wyatt. Wyatt on the perimeter gets it back to Richardson. 19 seconds left. Richardson just holding on, dribbling around. Gets it into Belting, and a foul going to be called on Drew Anthrop. That's his first. Colin Belting going to get a 1-and-1 here from the free throw line.
Well, I think all we need to do is hit these 2 free throws here, play pretty good defense, and we should be okay here.
Yeah, we'll see. First shot up for Belting, and good. Gets the first free throw, and the crowd explodes. 3-point lead now for the Broncos, 14.5 seconds left.
What a game for Belting tonight, Jay.
Absolutely. 24, I think, at least for him. Belting from the charity stripe. Second shot up, and good. gets it. Timeout by the Broncos. Broncos going to discuss their defense. It's a full timeout, but Lou, we can't.
A full-court press now for the Broncos. This last 14. Here's Jade.
Drew Anthrop dribbling up the court past Roddy Richardson, putting a shot up, and Hack. Rebound by Nick Stacy. Loose ball. And a foul going to be called on...
I think it probably is going to be on Zach.
It's on 10. Elliott Zach, reach in. So, Belting's going to be going to the line. Or no, Stacy. Nick Stacy.
I'm not sure who got a... Anthrop took that shot in the paint down there, Jay, but it looks like somebody got it, touched it just as he was shooting the ball, and it let loose in
a little bit of a swap there. And so now Nick Stacy at the line, 4-point lead, 5.6 seconds left, and it would be improbable for the Knights to come back. But if Stacy can get these free throws, which he can't, this is the first one. 4 seconds left. Drew Anthrop dribbling up the court, going to put up a three. No good. Final score from the Crawley Center, 87-83. Jeff Broncos pull it out into overtime. One of the best games we've broadcast this year. Wow, absolutely astounding here at home. The crowd is going nuts. Both teams showing class.